So yeah, it's like a new hand-arm juxtaposition to play power chords, but it's the same exact thing that we do when we're playing bar chords. And learning power chords is good training wheels for bar chords. What's difficult about bar chords is, ouch, I'm pushing down with my entire hand, whereas here we're just pushing one with our fingertip and just touching the strings otherwise. So we're literally just running one note with each finger, but it's the same position you're going to be in when you're playing bar chords down the road. So yeah, just going. There's training wheels first. I'm actually playing a whole chord. Cool. So yeah, like first thing you're just gonna do is be like. Just go over the shapes, really slow, whatever, showing yourself the dance steps. You can do the first two until that got easy, and then the next two, and then put it together. So stop, do that. Cool. So there's clicks and open strums in this song. You've heard it so many times, and it's really out in front, especially in the CD. In the album, it's just like so audible. So yeah, we're going. So there, I'm just playing this with just my index finger, and that's like, the notes in an E minor chord, just the three lowest notes in there. No, the hard part coming. We're doing it with just our index finger to expedite moving to there, and because we only want to hear those three notes and clicks. The hard part coming, we're just doing it with one finger. And then, we're going to move to this shape for your click, because it's kind of tough to click with open strings. So just like, there we are. So, section, play, click. And the reason we're hopping to this shape is because, like we said, it's so much easier to click on power chords where you're already touching all the strings versus here I'd have to go or something. So yeah, it's like, and then you switch to there before other stuff happens. But you still get an open strum. And then we go the same exact rhythm, and you're moving laterally and down. So, you've already just gone through the chord shapes, the thing we did before this, but yeah, like you're not going to be able to go move over and down. It's one thing you're doing with your whole hand. It's the same exact shape, so here's where you want to watch yourself for not doing any wrist-hand juxtaposition change, just like move 1/8 of an inch, and your thumb is gonna just be fluid moving with the rest of your hand. It's just the same shape. So there we are so far. And it's cool that we get an open strum every time. And then we're going to back 2 frets, which is an easier change than the one we just did, because we're sitting on the same strings as opposed to move to different strings. We're just scooching back, which puts us more in position to play this stuff at the beginning of the song. So starting at the part where we were just like, I'm just going to start there. That was play, play, click, play. And it's down, up, down, up, and totally use the space where you're clicking, functioning the same way as the open strum. You just cease to push down, but maintain the shape. There's like no hard part coming. Just I'm pushing down. I'm not doing anything with this. So just do that a couple times. Just the stuff on the second line of the song, and then we just strum out. Back to the beginning. So yeah, that was just. And I'm just gonna make a note here that at like 5 minutes in, literally, is where I started playing the whole song, so you can skip to it if you want. But anyway, so the good at all your myopic working harmonic sections stuff before you try this. Here's maybe our starting tempo. And then we have 2 ups in a row where your hand might want to go down, but it's totally, you know. It's okay. And if you want to mess with the chorus, like 6 minutes in, it's the same 2 chords you were just playing. Then this one that you played second, and then like the only new chord is you go to the 1st fret. So it's yeah, same shape all the way. The only that's the only thing we did. So it's like, you know. Yeah, do that if you want, but mostly we're just focused on the verse. If you learn the verse, doing out of me, just a formality. Cool. So there's Polly. And then we were like totally like, which is keep on rocking in the free world. You know, that's very similar. Anyway, so you can totally play that and be like, I am playing rhythm guitar with the band, which would be time well spent as well in a way, and just noticing that the power chords do relate to the first position chords. They all have the same bass note and stuff, and they all have literally the same notes in them. What I mean is, this G contains notes that are in our regular G. This D is literally first notes in there. So there are, it is actually, that's, hey look, they do relate to these chords.